Alright, for Unit 8, we will be going over triangles. Our first section, we're just going to go over the basics. So the first thing you should know about the triangle is the interior angles will equal 180 degrees all together. So if on number 1, all three should equal 180. So I'm going to minus the 58 and I'm going to minus the 50. To find my missing angle. 180 minus 58 minus 50 is equal to 72 degrees. And I am not going to make you show your work, so you can do 180 minus 83 minus 32 is 65 degrees. 180, because they're interior angles, minus 127 minus 21 is 32 degrees. 180 minus 38 minus 88 is 54 degrees. Now it gets a little bit more difficult. All of these should be 180 together. So I'm going to combine like terms. I only have 1x plus, I have 56 plus 88 and a positive 43. Together, that's 187. All of these inside pieces should add up to equal 180 degrees. Minus 187, x equals negative 7. Example 6, interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. I only have 1x plus 39 and 65 and a positive 80 all together. Make 184. Together, all three angles should equal 180. Minus 184 and x is negative 4. Once again, I have x plus, I need to add these all up, 52 plus 55 plus 78, 185 equals 180. I'm going to subtract to get x alone, and x is negative 5. I only have 1x on this one, plus 90 plus 40 plus 55 is 185 again, which should equal 180. X equals negative 5. So those ones are interior angles. You have all three interior, they're 180. On the next ones, what is different about these? They are no longer all inside your triangle. So I'm going to use, let's see, the interior 2. I'm going to put a little, I don't want to confuse you. Let's see. Well, we're just going to try it. I'm going to put a little a right there. I know 70 plus the question mark plus a should equal, all three together, should equal 180. I also know that a plus 140, those two together, they make a line, should also equal 180. Because they both represent 180, I can say 70 plus the question mark plus a equals a plus 140. As soon as I minus a from both sides, they cancel. 70 plus question mark equals 140. What is a shortcut that I can take to skip all of this work to get 70 plus the question mark equals 140? This is the way I like to think about it. These two interior angles will equal the exterior. So then I would minus the 70 to finish solving, which means the question mark is equal to 70 degrees. Let's try it on 10. I have my two interior angles. Question mark plus 30 should equal my exterior. Minus 30. Question mark is equal to 12. Oops, I did that wrong. Nope, I didn't. $92 degrees. Let's try it again. My two interior equal my exterior. I minus the 56. $38 degrees. Then I have my interior angles equal my exterior. Question mark is equal to 80 degrees. Then they're going to throw a little algebra at you, like we did on that last one with the interior angles. We had to solve for x. Okay, 13. I have my two interior. I'm going to put them together to make this easier. So I have 8x, and then 50 and minus 8 are like terms, so I'm going to do 50 minus 8 is a positive 42. This is the interior. The exterior is 10x plus 20. Exterior. Now I can solve it. So I'm going to minus 8x. 42 equals 2x plus 20. Minus 20 from both sides. 22 equals 2x. Divide by 2, and we get that x is 11. So let's say you print off your assignment and you do all your work on it. Perfect. If you are unable to print your assignment, that's okay. Just do it on a blank sheet of paper and just show this work. You don't have to copy over the triangles. So like if I didn't have this printed off and I was looking at it on my computer, on my scratch paper I would write, 6 and 6 together make how many x's? 6 and 6 would make 12 x's minus 1. So that's what I would do in my head, and I wouldn't have to write on it. Equals, the exterior is 131. Now I can solve by adding 1. 12x equals 132. Divide by 12, and x is equal to 11. Example 15, I have a little box, which means 90. My interior together would be a 2x plus 90 and 12 put together would be 1 102. Exterior is 9x plus 18. I'm going to minus the 2x over so that the x's are combined. 7x. Now I'm going to try and get the 18 and the 102 together. Divide by 7, and you get x is 12. 16, I have my interior, so I have 7x's plus 72 plus 11 together would make 83, would equal my exterior. Cool, so I'm going to get the x's together. Minus 7x, 83 equals 11 plus 12x minus 11, 72 equals 12x. And x is 6. So those are angles in a triangle. Now we're going to go over midsegments. When I am looking for U to V, I need to look at the base. If it is a midsegment, I need to cut it in half, and that is the length. So like if I have the midsegment and I want the long side, rather than dividing by 2, I would have to multiply by 2. So this should be 16. I'm given 5. They want x to z. I'm making it bigger. That means I times by 2. And its length would be 10. I'm given the long side. To find the mid segment, I need to cut it in half, which means it should be 10. Now I'm going to throw a little algebra at you. In order to get this small piece to equal the big, this looks familiar, hopefully, I need to double the small one to equal the big. So that would be 2x minus 2 equals x plus 5. Minus x minus 2 equals 5. Add 2, x equals 7. I take the small side, x plus 3, and double it. That'd become a 2x, that'd become a 6, and it will equal the long side, the big side. I'm going to solve now. Minus 2x. Done. That was a nice one. 23. I double the small, that'd be 40 plus 4x. I leave the long side alone. Minus x. 40 plus 3x equals 16. Minus 40 minus 40. 3x equals negative 24. Let's double check. 16 minus 40. Negative 24. Divide by 3. X equals negative 8. 24, I take my midsegment and I double it. 4x minus double the 10 would become 20 equals the base. Solve for x minus x. 3x minus 20 equals 13. Add the 20. 3x equals 33. Divide by 3 and x equals 11. And those are how you solve when you are given a midsegment. Please email me if you have questions or would like extra videos.